Hey guys, and welcome to Exodus Borealis, a game that I am just totally obsessed with. This is really good. I promise you, you're gonna like this. If you like city building games like Banished, and you like a little bit of tower defense, oh, this is gonna just obsess you. I swear to God, it's got loads of depth. There's all kinds of different ways you can play it. It's awesome. And by the way, looks blooming awesome. This was developed by one guy, a guy called Mike from Smug Marmot Studios. That's his studio. And for one guy to do this, whew, I'm going to put this up there with the other single-player single man-made games like Banished, Stardew Valley. It's up there. This is incredible, and he's only been working on it for about 10 months. Already in early access. There's a free demo that you can play on Steam. So let's jump into the game because this this opening screen's making me a bit nauseous. Let's jump into new game. By the way, Picture's here. Say hi, Picture.
Hello.
She's going to be busy because she's off writing her thesis for her master's degree. So she's going to be busy, but I shall probably throw her the odd comment and annoy her as best I can. Right, so we are going to play the difficulty as intended. I like that. I like as intended. So you can play it a bit easier, you can play it a bit harder, or you can play it as intended. And oh, I've got to show you what before I start. I've got Picture. This is the thing you love about this game, isn't it? This is so... Picture really doesn't like spiders, do you?
Yeah, really,
she
really
hates...
don't.
I mean, she doesn't like playing games that have got spiders in. Nope. This game has an arachnophobia mode, which eliminates spiders. I think that's brilliant. Love that. You've got key bindings and all that. I've got to say, the game, love it. Love it. It's very professionally done. It's awesome. Right, let's get in and play. New game. We're going to play on Shiroi Island, which is the first island. Difficulty as intended. The maps. There are some. The maps are not procedurally generated. Let me pause this while I yak on for a bit. The maps are not procedurally generated. They're specifically built for specific reasons. And there's actually a dev blog. If you go and search for Smug Marmot, go and have a look at his channel. He explains why he's done various things, and one of the things is how he's designed the islands and stuff. And I love the way this game looks. These people, they're not humans. Oh no, they're little fox people. Isn't that cool? I like that. He even explains that as well. Okay, so what's the whole story here? Well, the fox people were chased out of their homeland, and they were sailing around, and they were caused to crash upon this island. And there's this enormous gate over here, and the island is apparently cursed, and this is a gate to the demon world. And every now and again, hordes of demons of various descriptions are going to pile out of here and try and destroy our village. We have to stop them. So this is a really interesting balance of Banished style colony management and tower defense. And I've got to say, I love it. I love the intricacy and the depth. We'll get to this over here. This is all about elemental damage, and it's some stuff helps other stuff and negates other things. So the way that you build your tower defense. There's a million ways to do it, and that's what, again, there's a dev blog where he explains like why he did it the way he did it, and I found it fascinating. Right, should we get on and build some stuff? Right, we're gonna build some stuff. We've got some resources in here. We've got some wood, we've got some raw food, we've got some clothing. We need to start building some things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have my I'm going to build it like a maze up here. And steer them through the maze and hopefully kill them off with a clever arrangement of towers. There's a whole bunch of different towers, whole load of buildings that you can build, and all kinds of upgrades. There's tons of research that you can do. There's a lot in this game. Right, let's get on with it. We'll start off with a mine, I think. We're going to do a mine. You know what? I'm going to do a couple of tree nurseries, just to give me kind of a spacing idea. So I'm going to do a tree nursery there, and then I'm going to have a mine, and I'm going to put my mine there, I think. And I'm going to flip it around that way so that the door is facing that way. I'm going to have a path going up there so that our people can get up here a bit quicker because they're going to spend a lot of time building up here. So they need to be able to ship stuff up there fairly quickly. Okay, that's good. That's good. Like that. Then I think we need some food going on. Food comes from farms. Shocker. So you giving a giggle back there, are you? Yeah. So I'm going to put some farms in back here, and I'm going to now one farmer can look after 3 or 4 fields. So each field will feed about 5 people on the basic crop. There are other crops that we'll get later which feed more people. So we could probably get away with 2 for now. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to throw in a couple of farms, and then I want to get some trees going. Now we could live with the trees that are on the island for quite a while, and there's actually there's 360 wood sitting in this boat already. Plus we can chop these trees down, which will give us logs. But I'm going to get some tree farms going. I think I'm going to hold off on it just for the moment. Then we want some houses. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a little gap here, and I'm going to put in a storage barn, probably there. Yeah. I'm going to put in a storage barn there. I'm going to have another storage barn on the other side as well. And we'll probably need that sooner rather than later. We will be producing quite a lot of stuff. We've got very few citizens to start off with. We've only got 6 adults and 2 children. Oh yeah. So managing your people, especially in the early part of the game, is like key. You're going to be swapping people around and stuff. Awesome. Houses. Let's bang some houses in, shall we? I think we'll flip our houses around. I was thinking of having the houses in the middle, but I think I'm going to have my houses over here like this. So yeah, let's do that. I want a path going up there, don't I? Yeah, I've left enough space. So go on. So we'll have house. I'm probably going to do like 8 houses eventually. I want 3 to start off with. I'm going to put in another one there just to kind of remind me. I'm going to make that low priority. Fine. And then over here. Over here or down here? Maybe down here actually. Yeah, maybe down here. In fact, I'm going to put in. I'm going to put in the rest of the houses. I think. So you have house there, house there, house there. Flip you around. House there. Do I want to leave a little bit more? Actually, no. I tell you what I'm going to do. In here, I'm going to put like the civic buildings and stuff, and then I'll have some more houses on the other side. So let's make that and that low priority. The mine, we want the mine going pretty darn quickly. But the highest priority are going to be the farms. The tree nurseries, we'll make those low. I'm not too worried about those. The mine is going to be really high priority because we need the stone so we can get on with building other things. The barn's okay. Right, you know what? Let's get this going. Right. So people are going to go over there and they'll default to being builders. So look at job management while they're getting on this. We're running on medium speed so you can kind of see what people are up to. Okay, so we can designate builders if we want, and lumberjacks and miners and farmers and researchers at the moment. There's a whole load of other jobs which will be coming along. But this is where we handle everything. Right, we've got 6 general workers at the moment. Now, if general workers have got nothing else to do, they will build stuff. If other professions, so a lumberjack, if he's got nothing else to do, or a farmer is probably more appropriate. If a farmer's got nothing else to do, he's harvested and planted everything, then he'll become a general worker. So, we've got our barn built. Pause for a second. We've got our barn built, we've got our mine built. Right, so we'll get a miner in there straight away. We've got these built. I'm going to get a farmer in there straight away. And we can now start thinking about what we're going to do next. Okay, what should we do next? We want to get the 3 houses built. Awesome. I think the thing that I want to do next is get research going. So, research. In order to build, to get research going, I'm going to have to build a research lab. The research lab, I think I'm going to put... yeah, I could pop it in there, I suppose. It's kind of one of the most important builds. Yeah, go on. Go on, Sky, throw it in. All right, then, why not? Boom, in goes that. Now, as soon as we start producing stone, we want to get that built, because the sooner we can research, the better. We need to get these houses built before winter. People will die. If we have a look, so we've got 6 adults, 2 children. Tells you what they're doing, what jobs they're assigned. I gotta say, love this layout. I love the way it's transparent, so you can actually see what's going on. It's very clean. I really like this UI. Very impressed with it. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, I remember. People will die off if you don't give them housing and feed them and all that kind of stuff. So if we go and have a look at somebody, hello, Mr. Foxy. If I can click on him, here we go. So this is Tommy Rikiban, a 1-year-old male child, and you can see they've got hunger, they've got sleep, education, well-being, warm clothing, and temperature. Those things affect 3 things: speed, carrying strength, and work efficiency. So it's important for us to keep these 6 factors as high as possible so that we get the most out of them. And at the moment, like, we're only getting 90% out of this guy. Right, what else? Okay, I want to show you the buildings, because I think the building models... Now, this guy is not he's not a graphic artist, and he hasn't employed a graphic artist, and yet this game looks blooming awesome. He's built it in Unity, and I've got to say, there's a lot of games where you see the buildings and they're a bit too sharp, they don't quite match the terrain, or the terrain looks a bit ropey. This, I've got to say, looks great, and I love all the particle effects. And you've got the different seasons and everything. It's brilliant. Okay, we're here in spring of year 0. We want to crack on, because we want to see monsters coming through here, and we're not going to see them till the end of the first year. So let's crank it up, get stuff built. Okay, so we're getting our stuff planted. I am now going to throw in probably a couple more farms, because why not? So let's throw in a couple more farms. I'm going to set the research to high priority. And let's see, we've got 4 general workers. So I think we can afford to have a second farmer, so that and we can afford to have a lumberjack and get some more wood coming in. That'd be a good thing. So what that means is now we can have 2 farmers to just get this planted up, and then I'll probably take one of the farmers off, and then the one farmer will probably look after both of these. Sorry, all 4 of these for the foreseeable future. Okay, we're now into the summer. Now, these crops, if we look at this, we can see itchy root. I love the amount of information you get from this game as well. It's like it gives you all the information you might want. Just slow this down while I'm yakking. So itchy root, it's a 1-season food crop. So you plant it in the spring and you get summer harvest, and then it's planted in the summer with a fall harvest. Right, so it's a 1-year plant. When they say season, they actually mean year. And then you've got kneeberry and sandfruit, which feed more people, but they take longer to grow. They take, like, I think sandfruit is like 7 seasons. 7 seasons, yeah. But it's actually like 1.7 years or something. Like, yeah. There's a little confusion over like days, seasons, and years. You'll figure it out, though. It's easy enough. Right, how are we doing down here? Okay, the research lab, which, by the way, takes 80 wood and 40 stone. Got all the stone. We're just waiting for the wood to come in. Yeah, so we're just waiting for people literally to bring the stone up, and then we can get some research going. So let's crank it up. So we've got storage barn. We've got farms. We've got a couple of tree nurseries up there, which we haven't got built yet. We've got the mine going. We've got houses going. We've got one more house which we need to get built. And in actual fact, we could manage with 2, because at the moment, everybody is living in these 2 houses. The problem is, as soon as people pair up and start having kids, they'll kick other people out. And then it won't have any single people in there. It'll just be a family home. So it's always good to have one spare house going at all times. Okay, so we've got the crops planted up. That's good. And we just need to get... Okay, we just need to get this built now. So if I go over here and allocate a builder, the way it works, the general workers, if they can move stuff around, they'll move stuff around. If they've got nothing left to do, then they'll build. Okay, awesome. Right, we're done with you. Now we can assign a researcher. Hurrah! Okay, now I'm going to pause, because when you open the research screen, it doesn't pause the game. Kind of wish it did, but it is what it is. What are we going to start off with? Okay, we're going to start off with defensive structures, because we need to start getting on with our defenses. Literally, next year, we'll have people coming to try and murder us and blow our buildings up. But the thing I would like to get to is faster research, because that increases our research rate by 20%. It makes everything happen a lot faster. But this is, I'm sure the min-maxers out there will love going through this and figuring out which is the best path to go. Getting faster research increases the rate at which you research everything, which has got to be good, right? But there are certain things which increase your building rate. So, for example, if you do multi-season crops and then do prepared raw food, that removes the penalty to your movement speed and carrying strength for eating uncooked meals. That's really good. If you go, let's see, if you go for warm clothing, right, that'll eliminate penalties for not wearing warm clothes. You could go, where's city? If you go city planning and go up here, you can get like improved aesthetics to This means that when they get a bonus from eating or sleeping or whatever, that bonus lasts longer. So there's lots and lots of different ways that you can do this. Do you want to rush paths, which increase people's movement speed? Loads of ways you can go with this. I'm going to go first with, I'm going to go with defensive structures. Am I? I say I am. So I would love to get the prepared raw food bonus. I was gonna go defensive structures and then rush to faster research. I think I'm actually gonna get prepared raw food, then defensive structures, and then go that way. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, we're off. Right, go. I just hope I've got enough for people to do now. Right. The reason I've put my trees up here is because we're going to be using a lot of wood up here. So that's the reason for putting those up there. Let's get a couple more of these plonked down, I think. Can I put one there as well? Yeah, I can't put one there. I can put one there. Okay, so let's have another couple of those going on. Lovely. Okay, we've done the first bit of research. Now, the research does kind of rattle on at the beginning. So let's get the prepared raw food. In fact, let me leave this up for a second and you'll see kind of how quickly this happens if you're running this on fast. See, just had a little blob and then here we get another blob. So you can see it happens pretty quickly. Right, we're into the fall now. Ooh. Let's go over here. I'm going to make that a high priority. Let's get that done. We'll make that low and that low. Okay, let's check our jobs. We've got one research, one miner, lumberjack, no builders, 2 farmers. They are currently harvesting. Yeah, I'm happy with them doing that. When they're finished, they'll go and be general workers anyway, so it's all good. All right, the research is almost there. It is. Research is done. Let's pause while we choose our next thing. So now I'm definitely going to go for defensive structures. Cool. And once we get defensive structures, then I can start planning some defenses. Wouldn't that be nice? Because at the moment I don't have any. I've got to say, little bit scary when you're doing this and you know that the demons are coming and you've got to be ready. Now, the way the demons work is they will have a specified target building that they want to go and destroy. That, like, each demon will have a target. And if you don't kill them, they'll come down here and they'll cast some magic spells and they will destroy a particular building. But I think, the way I think it works is each demon is assigned a building at random. So several of them might have the same building, and I think if that building is destroyed, then all of those demons, they won't go on to destroy other stuff. They'll just disappear. So if you let demons through, it's not game over. It could be massive game setback, or it could indeed be game over. But like I mean, it kind of depends how many you let through and what buildings they destroy and stuff like that. Right, research is done. So I'm gonna go for. And now I'm gonna head for. Am I gonna go for faster research? I got to say the city planning thing is very tempting. But I think I'm going to go child mentorship. Now, child mentorship is what a good one to go for anyway. You know what? I didn't really show you this. So multi-season crops gives me those extra crops, kneeberry and sandfruit. Prepared raw food removes the penalty for the uncooked meals. Defensive structures unlocks the standard wall, corner wall, three-way wall, and four-way wall. And it also unlocks the small arrow tower, which it doesn't say there. It kind of should. The child mentorship. What this means is children will follow adults around and it'll help them get a bit of education, right? Not as much as if they go to school, but it's a start. And educating children gives them big boosts later in the game. So, well, like all the way through the game, really. But like, you need to get them their education. When you get to school, I tell you what, I'll tell you about it when we get to school. It's more sensible, isn't it? Of course it is. Lemon. Okay. Okay, I do need to pause it now because I need to lay out my defenses. So how's this going to work? Well, it's straightforward tower defense, but the towers, it's complex. First of all, you've got a whole bunch of different towers. Let's see, we can't see them yet. So you've got the small arrow towers, large arrow towers, blast towers, which do in a line in front of them. You've got area effect. You've got boost towers, which boost up the stats of other towers around them. And then you've got all the gems. Okay, so you've got like fire gems and terror gems, and each of these has a different effect. I'm not going to go into them now. You can kind of guess that an ice gem slows, right? And you've got some that increase damage, and some that it turns single attacks into area of effect attacks, and all kinds of stuff. The thing is that if there's a green line, so for example, an ice gem, right? There's a green line up to water, and there's a green line down to life gems. That means that they will increase the effect of this attack. Okay, so if you get you put a life gem effect on a mob, and then you follow it up with an ice attack, you'll get an extra bonus on those. But if you do a fire attack and then you do an ice attack, it will remove the fire effect. Okay, so it becomes like when you start adding gems to your towers to get extra effects, how you lay it out becomes, I mean, of infinite complexity. It's blooming awesome. All right, should we get this built? Yeah, shut up, Sky. For God's sake, build something. All right, will do. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a wall that comes down there. Now, how far out do I want to come? I actually want a wall that goes across here like this. And then that's going to be a wall there. And then I'm going to have a corner wall there. You can see that I've actually done a bit of, like, I put a bit of thought into this beforehand. I've been testing the game out a little bit to get a feel for it and see what works and whatever. Now, what I would like is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, now, you may be asking, why are you leaving 8 spaces? It's because a blast tower that we'll be getting in the not-too-distant future has an effect on the 8 cells in front of it. So, putting a blast tower there, its area of effect is all down here. So, that's going to be the basis of how I do this. Yeah, that's what I want. So, we will get defense buildings, small arrow tower goes there, small arrow tower goes there. Do I want a third one at this point? No, we'll just get 2. We'll just get 2 going for now. So there you go. That's going to be our initial maze. So they'll come down here. They'll go along here, go along here, go along here. And if we haven't killed them by the time they get to here, then they're going to come down here and ravage our village. Oh, deep joy. What's the first thing that I want to get built up here? Let's see. We've got stone, we've got wood. Okay. You know what? Get that one built first, please. So I'll just feel so much better if we've actually got like one tower built. And I think probably once they get that built, I'll probably do this section of wall first. Or I might get, I don't know. I'll probably get that section of wall built first, then finish this section off. And then do this part around here. Okay, we've completed child mentorship. What are we going to do next? We're going to do schooling next. Get on with it. If you want to see what it does, there you go. Schools. Teaches people. Educate up to 5 children at a time. Nice. Okay. Now, I could get on with building a school. Yeah, should I? Should I get a school going? I suppose I could, couldn't I? Yeah. The thing is, we've only got, have we got like 2 children at the moment? We've only got 2 children at the moment, and I can't really spare a person to be a teacher. But I could get the building built ready kind of thing. I tell you what I might do. Yeah, maybe. Nah, I can't build it at the moment until I finish the research anyway, but I'm going to wait a little bit before I get involved in that. And I'm even looking at it, thinking, should I have gone city planning and paths before I went for faster research? Getting the paths done would speed things up a little bit, but we should be okay. We should be fine. We should be fine. Let's have a look. How are we doing? So, we've already got the stuff to get that. We're into the winter now. We need to have houses for everybody. Yes, we've got houses for everybody. I'm going to make one of these normal priority to get that going. Why hasn't that got built? And the reason is because I haven't actually got a builder specifically allocated. So I've got a couple of things I want to get built. So go on. So allocate a builder. If he's got nothing to build, he'll become a general labourer anyway, or a general worker. Okay, so we've completed the research on schooling. What are we going to do next? I don't know. We're going to do... Oh, you know what? Construction logistics. This I'm going to grab. If citizens have an extra carrying capacity, which means for example, let's say they can carry 10 and they need to take 5 wood to complete something. But there's also another project nearby that needs 5 stone. They'll just take the 5 wood. If we do this, then they'll take 5 stone as well. And that's less overall trips. And when you're going that far, that makes a big difference. So we're going to get construction logistics. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good change of direction. Okay, now we've got an extra house built. Yeah, 3 or 4. Perfect. Got a spare one. We've got that extra farm built. Excellent. House. We've got 2 farmers. One will be working as a general labourer most of the time. Our builder, same thing. He'll be working as a general labourer. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. Oh, and there it goes. Now, look at these towers. Look at that. I mean, that's... I don't know about you, but I think this is like really, really good quality modelling. I mean, the textures and everything. I mean, and it blends in really nicely with the landscape. It doesn't look... Some games, the buildings don't look like the art is exactly the same style or graphical quality as the background or the landscape. But these look awesome. I have to say, I'm really impressed. I was talking with Catherine of Sky, and Catherine's been playing this. And if you want to see some more gameplay, you can always go and watch Catherine. I am going to be playing... I think there's going to be a few episodes of this coming out, because I'm loving this. Not defense building, research is what I want. Oh, and what's the next thing? Larger classes. Yep, let's get that going. And I think at this point, do I get the school built, or do I let them do... You know what? I think I let them get on with this before I start messing around with schools. Yeah, go on. Get on with that. Get on with that. Awesome. I could start... I wouldn't say we got 4. I could start putting in some more tree farms, I suppose. Low priority. They don't take much to get done. They're like 10 wood for a tree farm. But we do actually have some defense. Hooray. Now, as you can see, a small arrow tower has a relatively small radius in which it operates. And we want to make the most of that. So we really want to make the monsters go around here. So let's make this section of wall high priority. I shouldn't have let them build this first. I should have made them do this first. And it's really important that we get these ones built as well. Oh, here we go. A deep roar beyond the gates signals that an assault is planned, coming this nightfall. Here come the first lot of mobs. And I'm going to make that high priority as well. And then, let me see. We'll make all of this stuff low priority. I mean, obviously, I would love to force them around the corner, but I'm not going to get that much built. And the first couple of waves are like one or two mobs, so it shouldn't be a problem. But that needs to get built. That's really important that that gets built. Okay, research is done. What are we going to do? Oh, faster research. That's what we're going to go for next. Hooray. Go. Let's say job management. What I would like, I'm going to get a farmer. One less farmer. One more builder. To make sure that we get stuff built. Oh, we've got the second arrow tower. If we can get that built, we're rocking. What do we need? We need 5 stone. Can somebody get some stone? Oh, where are you going? He's doing that one. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay. We need somebody to build this. Quick. Oh, look. Invader wave with a total of 1. A total level of 1. Here he comes. Oh, and we killed him. Hooray! Was that a bit of an anticlimax? Trust me, this ramps up really quickly. You'll be ticking along, and you have the first couple of waves, and you think, "Ah, this is easy," and then they start ramping up significantly. They do go up kind of exponentially. So the first, I think it's like when it says a level of 1, it means a kind of a points total. So one level 1 spider is like 1 point, and then but that is just going to go up like exponentially. So the next one is probably 2, and then it's 4, and then it's 7 or 8, and then it's suddenly 16, and you're like, whoa, there's a lot of mobs coming in my direction. All right, so I think we can put these on normal now. So that's all getting done. Lovely, 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 lovely. Right, how are we doing? We've got okay, so we've got 7 citizens now, and we've got 3 kids. I think time to get a school going. So let's get a school going. Let's run it on normal while I place buildings. Okay, what do we want? What do we want? Yeah, civilians, school. I think school. Yeah. Pretty central to the community, so I think I'm just going to bang it in. Which way? I think kind of that way. I think there. Yeah, that's where it's going. Okay, cool, excellent. And like I said, I'm going to have some more houses going on down here, I think. Okay, we are starting to get to the point where we need to up our tech in terms of how we build and what we can build. So we need to start to get into making things like charcoal and mortar, smelting iron. Oh yeah, all things that we can do. Let's crank this up. Let's let them get this stuff built. Because once they've got to go all the way around here, these towers effectively become twice as effective. These towers become twice as effective, is what I was trying to say. Awesome. Now, the people wandering up and down here obviously have got to go through this maze. But the guy who designed this, and if you watch his dev blogs, you'll hear him talk about this. He was like, yeah, that was too much of a hassle. So he created a defense building called a gateway that your people can go through, but the monsters can't. Hooray. Okay, we've done faster research. Hooray. Right, what are we going to do now? So, that's not what I wanted. I wanted research. We are going to go... Now, I could go on to cook food, which would speed up our people. But I think we're going to start going towards charcoal mortar smelting, I think. The question is whether I want to get a large arrow tower going at this point. And gates. So much stuff to research. No, you know what? I'm going to get paths. Okay, so this city planning one, this reduces their well-being decay over time, so they'll keep their bonuses longer. So we'll do that one. Then we'll do the paths. Am I going to do the improved aesthetics, which increases the bonus or decreases the bonus decay over time? Maybe. I think we'll probably do paths and then go charcoal mortar. Probably. I think. I mean, don't hold me to it. We'll see. How we do? We have got almost 500 wood. That's good. We have got loads and loads of stone, which is awesome. I think at this point I might switch to producing some ore. Ore is what we're going to be using to produce mortar and producing and smelting iron and stuff. Right, we've completed that research. You can see how fast we get through the research now with the faster research. Paths. Let's get paths done. Hooray. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade this. I love how the upgrading mechanisms work, by the way. You can upgrade all of your things to whatever. It's very good. I like it. We're going to upgrade to a small arrow tower. We'll make that high priority. And that is probably going to handle like next couple of waves, maybe even the next 3 waves, without any real problems. Let's crank it up. We've got to get the school built, but I'm not kind of desperate for that because once we get the school, we've got to allocate a teacher. Yeah, we don't have a lot of spare people. I'm going to take the builders down to 1. Do I want to allocate a second farmer at the moment? Yeah, go on. I'll allocate a second farmer, keep the food coming in. So let's see. We're now starting to get ore, which is great. We've got 840 stone, which will last us for a bit. Food is looking good. So yeah, we want to start getting charcoal and mortar and iron so that we can build more advanced towers. Okay, we've researched paths now. Let's get the next thing. Let's do the improved aesthetics. I think. Yeah, we'll do the improved aesthetics. And I'll get some paths laid. Woohoo! Civilian buildings, paths. So, come on, go away. Next morning, we're into the fall. We'll have a path going up here like this. Boom, 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 boom. Now, you can like drag and hold. Now, don't want to go too far. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the wall. Yeah, that's as far as I want to go here. I mean, potentially I might take this out and take it. Yeah, no, probably not. Oh, okay. A deep roar beyond the gate signals that an assault is planned this coming nightfall. I enjoyed that. Did you enjoy that? I should have put the effects on, shouldn't I? Should have had the heavy echo and reverb. Oh dear. They're rattling this through this path, which is really good. While they're doing that, what I will do... What do I want? I want... let's just slide down while I kind of put this in, because otherwise I'll get distracted. So, how do I want this to work? Well, this wall is going to come down here like this. Now, that will always be there. So, I'd actually want 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then wall there. So let's put that bottom wall in. Then I can put my walls down here like that. There'll be a corner piece. Then this is going to be a 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Right. So this down here, this is going to be a 3-way wall. Ooh. So that'll be like that, and then we'll have this wall flipped around going up here like this. Cool. And then we'll have a corner wall there. Cool. Then this wall is going to extend across here like this. So they'll come down here. Now, we'll need this, for example, will need to be replaced with a 3-way wall. And then we need to orient it. Oh yeah, it's already coming down this way, so that's perfect. Confirm that. Good. Awesome. So then we'll have another wall coming down. Oh, actually, no, it's not. That's not going to be it. Cancel that. In actual fact, we'll have a wall coming down from there, so we don't need that there. Okay, cool. So they're going to come down here and go around here. So I don't want that there. That end's going to be the T, isn't it? Yeah, you lemon. Cancel the construction. So they'll go down here and then they'll go up there. I get to it. I get there eventually. It takes me a little while, but I do get there eventually. Okay, so you are going to go up there like that, which means that you actually need to be a T. Okay, so flip you around. Bum. That's how it should be. So they'll come, yeah, down here, up there, and down here, up there. Constantly getting shot at by these. Well, when they're within the radius. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I think that's going to work nicely, guys. So let's crank it up. Let them get building that stuff. Oh, here we go. So, right, see, this wave, only a level of 1 again. Not a big deal. Easily dealt with by this. Here he comes. What have we got this time? We've got we've got a Minotaur. Now, the enemies are nicely varied as well. I mean, to be honest, nothing special, nothing you haven't seen before. It's lots of fast enemies or a few really tough enemies. Some have different resistances. But what he hasn't done, he hasn't put anything in to deliberately frustrate. He was saying, because he likes playing tower defense games, and the developer was saying, yeah, oh, I need to do my research. He was saying, yeah, I didn't want to put in things like flying enemies that just can defeat you. So you've got to know in advance that you need to get a certain amount of anti-aircraft towers built by a certain level and stuff like that. He wanted it to be fairer to the player, which I like. I like his thinking. Let's get charcoal next, so we can start getting some of the more advanced towers going. That'd be good. That'd be good. All right, we are coming up to kind of the place where I wanted to get to in this episode, which was to have a basic defense going and a basic economy. So there's a few more buildings I want to get in, a bit more of this, and I want you to see some slightly larger waves coming in, and then we'll call it an episode, and then you guys can tell me if you want to see more. I've got to tell you, I mean, frankly, there's going to be more episodes than just this, because I love this. Okay, so we'd actually want to go down there, around up there, wouldn't we? Okay, the gong beyond the gates rumbles. Now, I do realise that they're not going to go around there this time. They're just going to go round here and round here. That's fine. That's fine for now. Okay, so need to get, God, the research happens so quickly. Let's do. We need mortar and we need smelting, and then we can start doing these large arrow towers and gates. And the blast tower is the one that I really want to get to. We're running out of storage room, which I anticipate. I said we were going to need more storage. So let's get civilian buildings, storage barn. I'm going to bang a storage barn in there. Cool. And then, let's see. So we've already done the charcoal, haven't we? So I can get a charcoal hut going. Let's have the charcoal hut going on. I think I want the charcoal hut there. I think I want the smelter there. Yeah, I might wait for for this to get done, because it's only going to take a few seconds. Then I'll put those two buildings in. That's going to give us all the materials that we need. There we go. So research, smelting. That's the one. So I can do the mortar, the charcoal, and the... Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, good. How do we want this? Actually, slow down a sec while I just figure out where I want to put them. So the mortar mill needs to be close to this. So does the smelter. And then the charcoal hut. Okay, so yeah, I want the charcoal probably there. Okay, so let's put the mortar mill there, turned around that way. Boom, in that goes. Then I'm going to put Oh, which do I... no, then I'm going to put the smelter next to that. There. And then I'm going to put the charcoal hut here, I think. Oh, yeah, okay, well, the invader wave we dealt with pretty nicely. Now that wave's been dealt with, I think what I can do is I'm going to destroy that. Yeah, going to destroy that. And I'm going to destroy that. And then we're going to put in a couple of walls. So, that's going to be like that. Well, that's going to be like that. That's... Oh, I can't put that in until we actually get rid of those. This needs to be turned into a corner. And I can rotate it. So actually I want it that way, don't I? Yeah. Confirm. Okay. That, in fact, all of this is high priority stuff. Because we don't want to leave gaps in our walls. So get on with it ASAP. That one's going to be rotated, isn't it? Yeah. So replace with a standard wall, but rotate it that way. Confirm. This one needs to do the same thing, doesn't it? Yeah. So replace that with the wall that goes that way. Boom. Okay, cool. Make that high priority. Good, good, good. Research is happening. I really probably should start to get on with the school, but it's less important than getting on with like the mortar mill and the charcoal. Let's get the charcoal going as well. So what was I doing? Charcoal. I did kind of want the smelter there and then the charcoal. So do I wait for the research to get done, or do I just pop it in behind? I could just pop it in behind. No, I think I'll wait and I'll put it there. So let's get the smelter. We've got to get this blooming thing built first. Here we go. The next morning, spring of year 2. How are we doing? We're getting there. We're getting there. Have I got any... I've got one specific builder. We're up to 8 workers now. Citizens. Oh, look, 4 kids. 4 kids, 8 adults. Okay, we just got rid of that. Nice. Excellent. Okay, so now... Can I... No, I can't. I've got to wait for them to get rid of that before I can put that wall in. Because you cannot completely wall off the invaders. They have to have a route to get through. So, yeah, really crucial we get rid of that ASAP. Oh, there's the gong. Okay, this is kind of crucial now. You've done that one. Do this one. Get rid of that. Boom. Okay, now, civilian buildings. No, defense buildings. Standard wall. That goes in there. So now they've got to walk down there, up there. That's going to go in there like that. That needs to be converted to a... oh, no, it doesn't. I need to get rid, in theory, of that one. But for now, we want them to go along there. I don't think they'll walk through there. I don't think they will. I guess we'll... You know what? I guess we'll find out. Let's make that high priority go. Okay. Can I finally get some of this stuff built? We need 20 stone for this. We've got loads. We've got 2 general... Oh, there we go. Finally. Hurrah. So I can put now somebody onto producing mortar. I need to get the charcoal burner done. And research is complete. That means I can do the smelting. So let's do large arrow tower because I want to get the blast tower. I do need to get gates done as well. Okay, so what do I want? I wanted charcoal. No, I wanted smelter to go here, didn't I? Yeah, where's the door? It's that way. So flip that around. I wasn't sure how wide this building was. So that's going to go there. That's going to be... Yeah, actually, that's lower priority than getting the charcoal hook because you need the charcoal. So that's got to go around that way. You need the charcoal before you can smelt. So let's make that high priority. That can stay as normal. That's fine. Okay, awesome. Awesome sauce. We've got... Oh, here we go. Slow this down so that we can actually see it. As you can see, it's going up. Now we've got 4 spiders to deal with. Can we deal with them? I think you know the answer. Yes. Yes. But the thing is, next time, it's going to be like, the points is going to be like 7 or 8. And then it's going to double again. And it's, yeah, it gets out of control really, really quickly. Right, we've completed the large arrow tower. Let's do gate or blast out. We'll do gate. Yeah, we'll do gate next. Because I want to have some gates so people don't have to walk all the way around. They can get through a bit quicker. I can start looking at doing the next row of walls down, can't I? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Well, let's do that then. So, standard wall. So now we're going to be coming from there down here. So, down to there. That needs to be flipped around, doesn't it? Yep. That's going to flip around that way. Yeah. That needs to be destroyed. Am I going to do it now? Yeah, go on. Destroy that. High priority. And then we want another wall going up here like that. And that is going to have to be destroyed, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Destroy that high. And then we want a wall there. And then that will do it. Okay. Can I do it now? No, I can't. I've got to wait for that one to go. There we go. Awesome sauce. And we want that one flipped around. Like that. Alrighty. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas a little bit. Little bit. You wait till you see the blast towers. The blast... There's been a lot of effort getting all this put together, but wait till you see the blast towers. They're freaking incredible. Alrighty, where are we? Still waiting on schools. I could prioritize the smelter, I suppose. Am I going to... Yeah, I'm going to prioritize the smelter, I think. Now, do I put a gate in? Do I put a gate in? Actually, you know what? That, really, I want that to be a gate. And I want that to be a gate as well. How close are we? Yeah, really close. Go on, keep going. It'll be good. It'll be good. How's the food? Food, we're just about holding on, food-wise. Let's have a look at the stats, actually. It's a better way of looking at it. So, our population is going up and up. Hooray! Our food, we're holding on. We're holding on. And we're just coming into harvest season, so our food should go up again. Trees, we're looking good. Wood, yeah, we're keeping our wood stocks up. That's good. Stones dropped off a little bit because I've taken the guy off. I need to get him back on. And invaders, as you can see, look, it was 1, then it was 2, then it's 4. Next wave. It's going to start to get interesting. I am seriously thinking about putting another arrow tower down here. I think I'm going to do it. Am I? I might let them finish this first, because I think they're going to get it finished. And then they've got to go all up and down. So we get several shots at them, which is a good thing. That needs to be replaced with a T. Let's flip that around that way. Confirm. Awesome. Oh, and they've done it straight away. Good lads. Good lads. Okay. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? Let's put a small arrow tower in there. We'll make it priority high. Good job. Good job. Get on with it. Get on with it, lads. All right, sweet. I need to put somebody in the charcoal hut. Do I not? I do. Let's get a charcoal burner going. I'm going to keep a builder allocated. So we're up to 142 on the food. So food's good at the moment. I can afford to take somebody off the farmers at this point. Miner's doing great. So you know what? We'll take you off. Yeah, actually, no. What we'll do is we'll switch the mine back to stone because we're going to need a lot of stone. Lumberjack is doing awesome. I could, oh man, look how quickly they did that. Oh, I'm impressed. Well, if you can do that quickly, do another one. Oh, here we go. A deep roar beyond the gates. Let's do another small arrow tower there. Okay. We're running out of storage room. Pff, man, we're almost out of storage room. Good lord. I should build faster. And we need to assign the next bit of research. We're going to do the blast tower. Yes, we are. I think I'll get the blast tower because that's going to be really important. This is how we're going to counter the big ramp up in enemies. And you seriously, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. But in order to get that, we need stuff. We need charcoal, and we need mortar, and we need iron. Okay, we've got plenty of ore. Let's start making some iron then. So smelter, job management. Let's add in a smelter. All right. Looking good. You know what? At this point, do I take off a builder and get a teacher going? Gotta say, it's tempting. It's tempting. Let's crank this up. Let's get this tower built. We'll see the next wave come in, and then we've got the basis of a design, and then we're going to start putting in blast towers up and down all of these alleys, which are just going to be devastating initially. But the thing is, the monsters just get tougher and tougher and tougher. So then we're going to have to start using gems and boost towers and all kinds of fancy stuff. It's going to be epic. Going to be epic. Okay. Here we go. Total level of 8 spotted now. Here we go. Now, I don't think we're going to get that built. I didn't set it to high. That's why. That's the problem. Here we go. Oh, they've got past the first set of towers. But we've got another tower waiting for them. And then they run back into the same set of towers again. And they didn't even get... They got, what, halfway through? We'll give them halfway through. They got halfway through the maze. And I haven't even put in the devastating stuff yet. If you want to see the devastating stuff, well, guess what? Well, yes, you're going to have to come back for the next episode. Next episode, we are going to be creating blast towers, large arrow towers, and some of the others. And we're going to start to get to grips with gems and gemming up. Oh, yes, we will be unleashing the elemental furies. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, maybe hit the like button, maybe subscribe or stuff, something like that. If you don't want to, don't. It's fine. And yeah, I will catch you for the next episode. Like I said, if you want to see more of the game, leave me a comment. Yeah, I'm going to be working on the next video straight away. If you're desperate for more content, you can go and have a look at Catherine of Sky's content. And I'll catch you for the next one. Picture, do you want to say goodbye, or are you still busy with your nose in your books?
Goodbye, guys. Take care.
All right, guys, we'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.